Hi, I'm Gary White for Central Kentucky Television. I'm here with Keith Brock, who is the Solid Waste and Environmental Coordinator for Marion County. And we have a tire amnesty coming up on May 30th, 31st, and June 1st, correct?
That's correct.
Now tell us, what is tire amnesty?
Well, you know, about every 3 or 4 years, Gary, the Department of Energy, who used to be the Environmental Protection folks in Frankfort, they send their troops down, and we offer a 2 or 3 day window where people can bring in tires, waste tires, and deposit them at a site in Marion County. And they need to be only Marion County tires, of course, and deposit them for recycling purposes. They take them and make crumb rubber, grind up crumb rubber. They recycle the rims, if any of them's on rims. And we give this amnesty, a time of amnesty for people to bring in tires, farmers who have them stored in the barn, people who have them and want to get rid of them, rather than throw them in the river or drop them along roadsides.
Because normally there's a cost associated with disposing of a tire, correct?
Yes, there usually is. When you get a new set of tires, what will happen is the folks will, who put your tires on, will take your tire and they'll charge you a little bit, and then they'll recycle those tires. But oftentimes farmers, many farmers through the years have taken these tires and they've stored hay on them. A lot of people will use them for silage covers, for ground covers. You see them stacked up on silage covers. But now the technology has changed a lot, and there's a lot of waste tires. Oftentimes farmers and individuals will change their own tires, and they'll have their other tires left over, and they'll want to get rid of them. They'll languish in the barn or an outbuilding or somewhere, and they draw mosquitoes if they're not kept indoors. And they need to get rid of them, so we give them an opportunity to do that.
Now, what's the hazard that's associated with these tires, that there's a reason there's a cost for them?
Well, mostly it's a West Nile virus insect related type thing. Yeah, they breed in the tires. Of course, they don't degrade very fast. They don't go back. Yeah. And we certainly don't want them to languish and lay around and not have a way of being properly disposed of.
Okay, so we're going to have the tire amnesty on the 30th, 31st, and 1st. What can be taken and what can't be taken? Okay.
Retailers of tires, people who sell tires, like local tire retailers and also agricultural retailers, the state will not take those tires because they have a mechanism already in place where they can get rid of the tires through recyclers. We'll take any kind of farm-type equipment tires. We'll take passenger-type tires. We'll take tractor-type tires. Now, there are some codicils to it. There's some conditions. The type tires that we will not take are tires that currently contain calcium chloride, and they put that in tractor tires for weight, to give extra weight, and they put calcium chloride so they won't freeze in the wintertime. We can't take calcium chloride tires. Now, if they've been drained, and the tubes have been drained, we'll take the tire, but not with the calcium chloride in it. If the bead of the tire, now the bead is that inside rim of the tire, if that bead is larger than 1 3/4 inches, that's a pretty big tire. Yeah. We can't take those. We can take combine type tires. We can take large tractor tires. We don't take off-the-road equipment tires. Now, that kind of a tire is the big Euclid truck tires that you see on coal mines, that kind of thing. That's just too big. We can't take it. We won't take pressed-on solid rubber tires with the tread that has been pressed on with no tube in it. We can't take those. We can't take foam-filled tires. A lot of times the tires are filled with foam instead of air. We can't recycle those. If you want to bring a tire that has a rim attached and you don't want to take the rim off, that's okay. We'll also recycle the metal that's in the rim. But basically, we'll take all of the normal use type agricultural and road tires.
Now, where's this going to take place?
Okay. It's out on Highway 208 at the State Highway Maintenance Barn. Now, the first barn you come to as you go out toward Calvary on Highway 208 is the county barn. That county barn is not where the staging is going to be. It's going to be at the State Highway Maintenance Barn, which is the second maintenance facility past as you go out Highway 208, just before you get to the rock quarry on the right. It'll be Monday. It'll be Thursday, Friday, and Monday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. May 30th and 31st, and June 1st, which is the weekend after Memorial Day weekend. The hours will be from 8 in the morning to 4 in the afternoon. And we'll also have some inmate labor there to help unload the tires.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the same hours all 3 days?
Yes.
Okay. And there are no fees if you bring the tires that you can take, correct?
That's correct. No fees. It's a free thing. We recycle them, the state does, and make crumb rubber, and then they give that crumb rubber chip stuff back to school systems and different people for running tracks in football fields, that kind of thing.
Now, is there a certain number that they can bring, or can they bring just as many as they can handle?
As many as you can handle. We've had them come in cattle trailers and on farm wagons, back of pickup trucks. Whatever you bring, we'll see that they get unloaded during those hours, 8 to 4.
8 to 4 on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, May 30th, 31st, and June 1st. And he'll be here in Marion County for the Tire Amnesty. Okay, I'm talking with Keith Brock. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gary.
All right, this is Gary White for Central Kentucky Television.